Just a moment. Getting rid of some windows that don't need to be open if I want a smooth um, live stream without any whatever they're called. I don't remember what they're called. You know what I'm talking about. What's up, Sniper? Sniper's number one. My cat's coming in. Who else we got here? We got Sniper. We got Michael. Hey, Michael. How are you? We got William. What's up, William? Hey, Sebastian. William saying hi to everyone. What's going on, William? I love everything. What an awesome name. Says hi. I love everything too. Hasn't always been easy. Has not always been easy. However, here we are. Where it says reeling in choices. What's up, Jace? Sebastian saying hi to everyone. Says hopes gets is okay. Don't like seeing him upset. When did you see him upset? Sebastian? Hey, Goga. Goga, how are you? Goga let me in on a little secret. Hey, I don't know if that secret is 100% foolproof. As we got nine people, but only 7 show up when I click the little button. Hey, Jennifer. Jennifer's journey's here. Says hi, Yogi, and everyone. Hello, Jennifer. How are you? Well, that's not going to work for you, William. William says trying to meditate to stop my mind from racing. As soon as you approach meditation in that way, you can be assured that your mind will continue to race. Oh, they have to chat once. Well, no. What we were talking about was you'll be able to see people in the bush. Oh, they've yet to enter the bush system. Gotcha. Come on in out of the bushes, guys. Or enter the bush system. Hey, Big Al. The Saudi townspeople. Yep, we got peace now. Big Al is in the building. Coming up on the live stream, William, I'll teach you mantra meditation. We can do it in 15 minutes. But then you have an entire lifetime to practice. Goga says, William, hey. Hey, Goga, I really like your impromptu pop-ups, live stream pop-ups. FS says you look like Savash Gomeshi. Well, as I don't know who that is, what he looks like, just go ahead and say thanks. Hey, Bud Files, how are you? William says to stop it from racing. I recognize they come and go. I see, but not live my thoughts. But meditation without that focus makes it easier. Not quite following that. I love everything. Says, guys, can I be on here? I've been here for a few days. Um, I'll be honest with you. I don't know. I know we modded you up. Well, let's go ahead. You are number one after all. How can I have someone number one not be a mod? Hey, MK. We got Sue in the house. What says I won't do video? Sorry, Yogi. It's okay. I'm just trying to teach you meditation, boy. No need to apologize to me. MK says, say that at William. Sebastian says, Yogi, you'll have to regain in my chat. It can be misconstrued as flirty. You have to rein in your chat. I'm going to keep you in line from now on, Sebastian. I'm going to break out the Michael Burkeen spoon, the wagging spoon. Sebastian says, Goga, I was just asked yesterday more out of politeness than anything. Michael's finally fixed his technical issues. Where'd that go? I was having during the podcast today. I think it was how to clear a cage system. You never know what little thing. FS says he's a Persian singer. Go and search him. Nah, I don't need to. Just I'll be honest with you, not that interesting. Sebastian says, oh, friend that. Michael says, hey there to MK. Big Al says, hey to MK. I do have a couple videos on it, William. I've had some videos, basically straight up how to do it. Cat says, hi all. Hey, Cat. Sil Cook George says, hello, hello, hello. Welcome, my friend. Are you guys connected with Sil Cook George? He is, this is his description, talking about sailing and cooking on Soulbuilt Whiskey Dream. Please subscribe and I will sub back. It's also about things happening around the boat and the Toronto waterfront, summer and winter. So you are on Lake Superior? Do I have that right? Cook? Cook, I'm sorry, I apologize. Avada says, why screen so small? I don't know. Is it small? What says, are they in a playlist? I believe they are. I'll see if I can find it, William, and I'll send it to you. Sebastian says, laughing, Michael, I'm in need of the spoon from time to time. Certainly are. No, just once. I was a bit surprised by that, actually. Not by you. Hey, Chris. Chris says hello to everyone. Thank you. Chris, I was gifted a membership to your channel. Whoever arranged that gift, whatever cosmic forces made it happen, I truly, truly appreciate it. Video says, does not fill up the whole screen like it should. Don't know. I don't know, my friend. Cat says, Goga. Big Al says, well, howdy there, fine, Missy. That was my best cowboy voice. Cat says, shoot, totally not paying attention to time. That's okay, Cat. Just good to have you here, regardless of the time. Lake Ontario, got you. Chris says, hi, and how nice. Yeah, I was happy. I was happy when I saw that this morning. Sasha says, "Oh, shocked Yogi a bit. Oh, shocked Yogi a bit. I didn't want to type immediate response out of politeness. You know what though? It's better anyway. It's always better to wait. Give things a little bit of time. Hey, Corner Clubhouse. Um, if the anytime I've typed, emailed, replied on the phone, sign language, which is never a good sign when I'm upset. Um, I've never been happy with how I felt afterwards. In terms of response, in terms of reaction, um, I've always been happier waiting, given a bit of space. Goga says, Triple C, hey. William says, it's howdy, ma'am, or howdy, partner. You got to drop the T, though, right? It's partner, if I'm not mistaken. I like that, Triple C. Corner says, hi to Chris and hi to Goga. Tropical. Hey, Tropical. How are you, my friend? Tropical says hi to Chris. Let me bring something up real quick. Sorry, guys. Just give me a second. So, Sebastian, we talked quite a bit about the three gates. Three gates were originally attributed to Rumi, the great Sufi poet. However, um, it's I first heard about it not from Rumi, but from Buddhism, from Zen. Where it says, "Partner, yes, yes, sir, Mr. Eric." And of course, the three gates being: is it necessary? Is it true? Is it necessary? Is it kind? Which for me, the last one is the most important. Um, we post that fairly often, and I think many people have actually picked it up as a mindfulness habit, have in your hip pocket if you need to pull it out. Hi, Anna. So before you say anything, let that thought, before it becomes spoken, pass through three gates. If it doesn't pass through all three gates, consider not saying it. You're better off not saying it. So, gate number one, is it true? And it isn't, do we want it to be true? Do I wish it to be true? Do I think that it's true? Do I absolutely know for certain that it's true? Beyond a shadow of a doubt. And that reminds me of another thing I want to talk about. Um, the four questions, the work. Katie Bryan. Um, we make that confusing. Is it true? We ask ourselves that. And then we immediately, yes, it's true because I think it's true. Or we say, I know it's true without really knowing how do we know it's true. Basically, we're saying, I want it to be true so I can justify my reaction. Not a response, but a reaction. So let's say for whatever reason, it passes through that first gate, it gets to the second gate. Is it necessary? Does what you're about to say really truly need to be said? Does it better the outcome of the entire conversation to say it? Is it necessary? So now it's passed through two gates, or maybe it didn't, and you decided not to say it. The last gate, my favorite gate, basis of my entire life. Is it kind? Is it going to help that person in any way? Doesn't, sometimes constructive criticism doesn't sound like it might be kind, but hey, if it's going to be helpful, maybe you want to say it anyway. But if it's passing through all those gates, Is it truly constructive, or is it just something you really want to say? Is it constructive for them, or are you thinking it'll make you happy? Um, if they could only think this way, if they would only act this way, if they would only say something that is pleasing to you or makes you feel better. Is it kind? Imagine if you just had that one question. Is it kind? Playing through your head. If what I'm about to do, if what I'm about to say, how I'm about to react, is it kind? Um, Man, you know how much trouble that would have saved me had I adopted that practice um, at any time in my life. Sebastian says, "You absolutely, right, Yogi. I agree." Bruce says, "What is the dark chocolate biscuit?" We don't know. Do you guys like dark chocolate, or is it too bitter for you? Boy says, "What is this Gates thing?" I repress myself a lot. Worrying about Gates seem like extra forms of repression. It's mindfulness or mental anguish. Guess it's only me. I'm very selfish. Um, so imagine if you took that to heart, William, even in what you're going to say to yourself. Is what you said to yourself and about yourself. I guess I'm selfish. Is it true? Are you selfish? I'm not saying have you ever acted selfish? Have you ever done something that you consider selfish? Are you a selfish person? I can tell you, knowing you for over a year, my experience with you, absolutely not. You've been you've been generous to me to the point where I worried about you too much. William, you're too kind. You're too nice. I never want you to be put out in any way. So, do you see what I'm saying? It's just practicing mindfulness. It should be done joyfully. It should never be done as a repression. Because if it isn't true, if it isn't necessary, and if it isn't kind, why would you want to say it? You see the difference? Repression would be if it was true, and if it was necessary, and if it was kind, and you said, but maybe they're going to take it wrong or whatever, and then you repress it. For whatever reason you might have, you decide to repress it. Hey, Soul Stars, you're the person I was thinking of today. Sebastian says it's helpful to me, William, in the sense I can be quick to judge and quick to anger. So once I pause by the gates and I think, I even feel better, I can move on to pastures new. Nice, Sebastian. I like that. Marco says, Yogi, I was honored today during the interview. I was talking to Andy and asked if he could collab with any of the narration in the community. Who would it be? And he said, me. Wow, that is an honor. But you know what? It's a well deserved honor. It's something that you've worked for. You've built your channel, your community, your content, your creativity. It's been an honor and a pleasure to watch you do it over the course of several months now, more than several months. Boy says, I love certain kinds of dark chocolate, but it can't be a primary source of chocolate liqueur. It gives a very bitter taste if it isn't cocoa solids or butter as a primary component. And not had a ton of added sugar. I try to avoid added sugar. Me too. Yep. Tropical says, words carry meaning and weight. Speak kindly to yourself. Isn't it funny? We make such an effort sometimes to speak kindly to others, and yet we neglect um, the same to ourselves. Kat says, Sissy is the reason I was late. I was listening to one of her videos from yesterday and really feeling an agreement with it. Well, with that being the case, perfectly understandable. Sissy is the exception to any time-bound commitment. If I was still working, I would use it showing up late for work. Sorry. Sorry. Sorry, I was 2 hours and 45 minutes late for work. But hey, I was listening to Sissy. I think that would actually work. So it says the words of life and death begin on the tongue. We could take it back even further. William begins with a thought. Remember Emerson? Ancestor to every action is a thought. Greetings, Yogi and chat. Soul Stars. I was wondering if you wanted to come up and chat with me sometime. I wonder if you wanted to come up and chat with me about the work, about the 4 questions, which is another form of mindfulness, a very deep self inquiry. We can call the 3 gates self inquiry as well. When you find out that you are not those thoughts that you instantly wanted to issue forth, um, you're left with the spaciousness of silence. Michael says, I love chocolate no matter what type, even white chocolate. Well, technically, not to sound like one of those guys, but technically, um, white chocolate's not a chocolate because by definition, it doesn't have chocolate in it. If I'm wrong, William can correct me. William knows this kind of stuff. He's really good at got his fingers on the pulse of that type of knowledge. Um, let's see. Tropical says, thanks, Anna. I saw back. Michael says, oops, I read that. William says, how do you spell his name? You asking me to spell something, Michael or William? Oh, Ramana Maharshi. What we looking for him with the self inquiry? The who am I? Kat says you got to have priorities. You do have to have priorities. Sissy saying hi to everyone. Would a thought be a brain speak? I guess you could call it that, right? It's self dialogue. Ego dialogue, to be more correct. Hi, Karen. Karen says hi. Hope you're doing well. I am, Karen. How about you? Kat says Anna. Chris says Yogi, what is the star with the number and XP that I'm seeing? I don't yet know how to explain it. It's for it should be according to Goga, it should be coming around to everyone eventually. Somehow I was picked as a trial, which is pretty cool. It's to help engaging. So like the more you talk, the more you engage, uh, the higher your ranking. Seems pretty cool. Kat says Ramana Harshi. Ramana Maharshi says Google. Thank you, Kat. Hey, Hamlada. Also says, what would the discussion pertain to? Just you and I talking back and forth, the difference that it's made for us, uh, why we like it, how we found it, whatever else comes to mind. I've always found it extremely useful in leading self inquiry with people. Most especially, no one's ever considered the very last question, and it changes everything. Cat put it right up above, William. Uh, oh, there are no others. Yep. Why remove ourselves in the equation for love? Because there are no others. It's actually really it's simple, William. There are no others. So we're not removing ourselves. We're not even there to begin with. It's not negating ourselves. We were never there to be gated. Um, I know that's not the opposite of that. I don't think it is it? Um, there are no others because there is no actual self, lowercase s. Hey, half empty. Been here just listening and learning. Boy says, thank you, Kat. I did not see it before press send. Not a problem. Social says, Sebastian, I'm not always so composed. Have I missed anyone coming in? If I have, I apologize. Hamada says, nice, nice. Thank you, Hamada. Hamada says, please watch my video. I will bring it up. And then, right after the live stream, my friend, I will definitely play it through. Flaxseed benefits of eating flaxseed daily. I do eat flaxseed. I have 2 tablespoons of flaxseed every day. One in oatmeal, one in the lentils, rice, and potato dish. I'm looking forward to it, Hamlada. The experience caps at 75. It gives everyone a chance to place in one of top 3 places. You gain experience from regularly chatting, while super chat stickers, gifted subs, gain extra experience. Always impressed with your knowledge, William. Thank you for explaining it once again. I think you probably explained it to me and others probably 10 times since it happened, what, 2 days ago? Justin said, Yogi, how long have you been practicing the Course in Miracles for? I get the impression that it's something you have studied for a long while. I came across it in 1980 something, probably 88, somewhere around there. And I started studying it 1993-ish. And then I kept putting it aside, picking it up, putting it aside for a long time. I got very serious about it in the early 2000s. I finally completed it, the workbook and the text, 2008. And now been working with it basically as a way of life ever since. Hello there, Toy Pops.
Just a yogi doing burpees in his basement.
Hello, how are you?
Hi, chat. How's everyone? Hi, William Hart. Hi, Anna. Thanks for saying hi to me. Oh, hi, Achiever. Oh my God, Achiever CK5. Oh, Achievers. I love it. I love that username.
It is nice. Hi, cat. Gotta say hi to my cat real quick.
Hi, cat. Hi, cat.
Hey,
Meow, 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 meow.
Achiever, I just went
Meow,
ahead
meow, meow.
and subbed to you. You Michael
Pardon
says,
me?
what's that?
Oh, nothing. I'm in my own world. Hey, Dundee.
That's okay.
Hi, Sebastian.
I
Hi,
always,
Desmonsu.
I always appreciate it when you invite me to your own world.
Yeah, I'm in like my own magical la la land. Hi, guys. Hi, Jog. Hi, Skeeter. How's Mrs. Skeeter doing?
Hey,
Did
Skeeter.
you know that Skeeter?
I did know that. I'm sub to Mrs. Skeeter. And she's always been so extremely kind to me every time I come in.
Oh, I
Going
love
out of
her. They're such big personalities. Hi, Shirley. Oh my God, Toy Pops. Nick's Pomeranian cost us $600 in 2 days. How do you? Oh my God, let's not talk about it, please. Let's not talk about it because I have 4. So imagine just the insurance. Like I have to do insurance. Then it's scary, right? Because just every year they have to see the vet. Yeah, let's not talk about let's not talk about it because that was a big sacrifice that my family did for me so I can have the 4 poodles because they're my support system. And that's just yeah, let's not go there. Trust me, one time
right.
I had to take one of my puppies to the vet. I think I told the yogi this story. It was such a loving lady in there. I took my puppy to the vet and it was an unexpected visit and um didn't have the funds for it. I mean, we had the funds, but it was just not like it was just like unexpected because there was like a million different other things that same time that had to be paid for. That was like wow. But this was emergency, right? I'm telling you, just walking into the vet's office, guys, it's not a joke. It's like $130 just walking in. You just didn't even see the vet yet. That's what it is. People who have pets, like wow, because this was my first time owning puppies and I didn't own one puppy. I was like, I want four. Right. It's crazy. Yeah, Shirley, but that's what it is. And the smaller the puppy, guess what, the more expensive it is for some reason. I don't know why. The bigger the puppy, it's more cheaper, but the smaller the puppy, everything is more expensive. Is Yogi like?
Um, William says your co-host has you covered. So I knew you would take over. I knew, you know what? If I was down, you were going to step in. It was now going to be the just a yogi with four pups in her front yard, in her backyard.
In my backyard. There's my baby Havana right there. She's just chilling, guys. I'm doing construction, so please don't mind my chaos. Very chaotic. But your live stream was so much fun yesterday. I felt like I missed out. I was like, man, everybody's joining his co-stream. I want to join it too. So here I am. Does anybody want me to, you know, does
Dance.
anybody and want anything? I was just remembering my card reading yesterday because I just saw Soul Stars and I just wanted to say, listen, girl, you got this. And one day you are gonna have your divine collaboration with whoever you want it to be. Don't let anyone ever tell you things are not possible. One thing I like to say to everyone is use no way as your way. If someone says you can't do it, guess what? Means you're gonna do it now for sure, right? You're gonna do it now for sure. So just wanted to come in and give my little input. Hi,
Um,
Cat. Wait, did I hear Toy Pops? Ask if you're lagging, Yogi. Yeah, and since I'm the lagging queen, right? Like, oh my god, not me lagging, it's Yogi lagging. That's funny.
um, maybe that you traded your lagging to me.
Yeah, that's okay. You needed to do some lagging for a change. Like, honestly, the positions that you get stuck in, they're so funny. Oh my gosh.
Now, now I'm gonna
It's
be
your
paranoid.
turn. It's like sometimes you're like, oh, like this, and I wish I could do my face because I'm like Jim Carrey. Um, and you're like stuck like this, and I'm like, what's happening? Like just now, it was like I kept looking at the phone and looking away because I'm like, why is he so attentive? Like, what am I saying that's so interesting?
Everything you say is interesting.
It's
Lagging
funny.
king and queen, says MK.
Yes, Dundee. I saw your live stream last night. Sorry I couldn't stay longer. You're always so much fun. I wanted to join it too. Dundee does co-streams too.
I have not caught him doing a co-stream yet.
Yeah, I feel like the last couple times I've been there, he does co-streams, and guess what? I take a full advantage of it. Yeah, I'm like, he wants us to join. If you guys want to ever join co-stream, Dundee is so much fun. You guys should go over there and check him out. And while he's busy, like on the working out stuff, you could be having. I have so much fun when I'm co-streaming. He's such a fun character. We just love him. Dundee.
Yep. Chris says that Dundee is super cool.
Yeah, he is. He's a lot of fun. He's very giving person of his time. He's very giving of his time. He's always
Yep.
attentive. He's so considerate. Like all the nice things. We like him. He's fun. Hi,
Me too.
Sonal. Hi.
Hey,
Sonal is
you know,
all about freedom.
yep. I owe you an apology.
Me?
Yep.
Why? No, you don't
As
apologize for nothing.
I'm apologizing to you
You're the
because
yogi.
when I started lagging, I was talking to everyone who could not hear me, saying it looks like we lost looks like we lost Toy Pops. She's she's probably lagging.
Me- Meanwhile, I was totally
You were in
handling
charge.
business.
Yep, you stepped up. You took care of everything.
Nobody even recognized. They're like, "What's going on? This is weird. Is it the yogis live stream or is it Toy Pups live stream? What's happening?" She's we
My
didn't
live
come here
stream
to
is
see Toy Pups. We came here to see Yogi.
no, I think people come here to see you. My live stream is your
No.
live stream.
I'm so in your face aggressive. Oh, I'm gonna be here, guys. I'm gonna say hi to everybody on Yogi's live stream.
I love the fact um, you come up, you always share, uh, and for me, very important things, and you do it in a very entertaining fashion.
Thank you, Yogi. Yeah, because like yesterday we are feeling a little bit down because we're only 40% gonna make it and maybe 60% not gonna make it. And I was like, oh my God, I feel really down about it. And I was like, you know what? I never look at anything like that, such a negative thing. Like I was like, no, it's more 60%. I'm gonna do it, girl. I got this. I just gotta work a little harder, tweak a little things, but don't let
Hey,
anyone ever steal from you your
can
dreams especially because that's
can I
something
ask
you've been dreaming.
can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
What is making it for you?
I've already made it. I've already made connections. I've already made friends. I've already made impacts. I've already had feedback of people saying I've made a difference in their lives. I'm already successful. So I'm
Do you know
like,
anyone? Do you know anyone in particular who has said very sincerely from the bottom of the heart how much of a difference that you made in their lives?
yeah, weirdly Yogi you. And you're here. I would say get
This
it
is
straight
true.
from the horse's mouth.
Um,
You,
thank,
you tell me
thank,
all the time, and I don't believe it sometimes.
thank you for
But
prefacing it with weirdly. Um,
because I wouldn't, because you're like the yogi, you help me, right? I would never expect that. Like, how can I help the yogi? No.
I was. You guys didn't just hear me go, darn it, because I'm thinking it's not me, and it was. Darn it. So
Right? No, here you're pretending to be confident, but you're not. And so when people say nice things to me, because I feel like that's you, like you're really fighting side. They don't see that part. Um, yeah. So it took a lot for me to even just believe in the yogi. You know what I mean? Oh my God, Shirley! Happy Flax Day!
today is
Yogi, weird.
today is Flex Friday, and
Happy Flax.
it is. I
Is it?
forgot to flex.
Oh, flex. Oh, I thought as in flax, as in like the food flex. I was like, that's so weird.
I,
Yogi, did you do shirtless last week?
um, no, but I did do a flex. I did an arm flex.
Yeah. Are you gonna do flex for us today? Because
I
now you already did it once. You have to do it every week, and we
I think
expect another arm. We expect like back. I see like Grim Reaper,
yep, Burpee Reaper.
Burpee Reaper. He just like he's serious. Like he has. Oh my God, definition on top of definition. It's like what the heck.
MK says flex for us now.
Yeah, flex for us now. Both arms, both arms.
I
Oh my
figured
God. Thank
But I
you,
was
Sonal. Thank you.
thank you,
Oh my
Sonal.
God. Happy Friday to you too. Oh my God, this is exciting. Super chat at the place. Super chat at the place. Makes me want to sing super chat. Oh my God, you guys are amazing. You guys are awesome.
Thank you, Sonal.
Sonal and Shirley, you guys rock. Oh my God, you have the best live stream ever, Yogi.
Shirley says Jace is the supreme flexer. He is.
Oh my.
That's why I figured I wouldn't flex because Jace. Hopefully, Jace will pop up sometime, and there'll be some flexing from Jace for sure.
Oh no, Chase was doing. I don't know how come I catch these really awesome streams, but Chase was doing a co-stream with another. I think he was on the other channel's live stream, and wow, they were doing like the weights on
Oh,
one side, like they were sideways, and they were doing the weights up and then down. Oh my God, Chase has definition.
he
He
did.
has definition in his waist. In like he wanted us to see under his arms. He's like, I have definition under my arms, not just my chin, puppy mommy. I got it under my armpits. Guys, Chase does these, I don't know, and the shorts he was wearing, they were like teensy weensy. It was like, Chase, come on, like you look hot. And now he shaved his whole head, his face, everything. We got to see muscles in this guy's head and everything. Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna do one arm flex.
Chase! Dudzy! Oh my
Hey, Seth.
God! Flex Friday! Momsy oh, come on. Come on, Yogi. Flex both arms.
I'll do
The one
one.
with the tattoo, Yogi. The arm with the tattoo.
I got on both arms. Actually,
No, it's like
4
this.
on both arms.
Come on, Yogi!
All right, you ready? I hope I don't hurt myself. Remember, guys, I'm 60 years old. I could pull a
Oh my
muscle
God.
doing this.
Oh my
I
God. Now
could
he's bragging. He's like, I'm
I could
60. Look how I flex.
I could freeze. Can you see it?
No. No, put your shirt up more. We can't see nothing.
You can see it. I'm starting to sweat
We
just doing
can't
this.
see anything. Pull your shirt up more. Hey, that's
Hold
so
on.
funny. Oh my God. Both are. Oh my God, guys. I don't know.
There you go.
Oh my God. Guys, that was for you guys.
I
Taking
got
one
to
for the
massage.
team.
I got to massage it out now.
Yogi showed us his guns. He's like, yeah, I'm serious about this, guys. I've been doing kettlebells for the last 2 years in my basement. Check out my arms.
Hey, Chill. Hey, are you
He's
subscribed to Chill Style?
I yes, I am. Yes, I am. Hi,
Awesome channel.
Chill. Chill Sal. Yeah, Chase. Now you got to come up on the live stream and show him what you got, Chase. It's Flex Friday.
Now, to be fair, yesterday was for Jace. Yesterday was Flex Thursday. Wednesday was Flex Wednesday.
Oh
Tuesday
God,
was Flex Tuesday.
what's up with
Monday
this
was Flex
guy?
Monday.
Chase, YouTube doesn't like you can't be flexing up the place every day. It's Flex Friday, not Flex every day. For Chase, it's Flex every day, Chase Day. Chase, yeah. Flex every day, Chase Day. Oh my
There
God, I
you go.
love it. You're the best, Chase. Let me sing a
Hey,
song for Chase, and then I'm gonna like
yep. 1 second
say,
though. Our
yeah.
friend Seth Adventures is asking people to help him to subscribe, maybe watch some videos, give some watch hours, just support. So if anyone's not subscribed to our friend Seth Adventures, if you could reach out, very much enjoy his channel. He is in Kenya, and it's a good guy. So I hope everyone connects.
I don't think we are, but we will as soon as we get off Seth Adventures. Seth
Thank you, Toy Pops.
Adventures. Seth Adventures.
My
That's just how I
my
say people's names.
my arms
Your
hurt from
arm's
all that
hurting now,
flexing.
right, Yogi?
It
Yogi's like,
is.
my arm's hurting.
I gotta break out the Ben Gay or the icy hot and take a
That's
warm bath maybe.
the Roblox the thing, the one that the guy, the wooden guy with the joint pains, and you got to take this medicine. Okay, whatever. Let me sing the song and then I'll go.
All right.
Okay, this is going out to all of Yogi's live stream chat. I love chat so much. You guys are amazing. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You make me happy how much we love you. Please don't take this beautiful live chat stream away. Listen, if you're having a tough day, puff out your chest and take a deep breath. You're gonna be okay. Is it loud in your mind? Listen, sometimes it get loud in your mind. Just take your time. You're gonna be okay. Do some breath work. Listen to the yogi. He will help you through a rough day. Just relax and listen. If it's hard, you'll be okay. I love you guys. You're all amazing.
We love you too.
Namaste.
Namaste.
Namaste. Don't try to compete with Hosen's bigger yogi. Love you.
Love you
Bye.
too. Bye. Sonel says, me and Shirley hopped out of the donut train and we ended up in Donerville. I appreciate that, guys. Anna says, you're welcome, Yogi. 30 likes. Thank all of you guys. Much appreciated. Let's see. I'm going to see if Jace hops up and does some actual flexing. I'll have to repost the photo of me when I was 220. Sonel says, you're welcome, Yogi. Soul Stars is laughing. So it says, please support me with money to go to hospital. What's going on, Seth? Hey, do you have a PayPal account, my friend? Shirley says, had to Google dono train. I might be out of the loop. I was thinking donation train, short, right? Let's see. Seth says, I'm only requesting anyone who can help support me. Understood, Seth. Not a problem. Never hesitate to ask for help, to ask for support. Those who can, I'm sure will. Those who might not be able to, they're going to send prayers or kind thoughts, whatever they have. I see your number, but I didn't see a PayPal. Seth.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon. How are you?
I'm okay. Did you like that?
That's just for you, Shirley.
No. I see you get your guns out. I was like, I haven't got arms like yours. Your arms are massive. Look, my skinny little beans.
Yeah, but you're really defined. Actually, you got decent sized arms.
They're working
I gotta
out.
see if I can do the pec.
Been working out. What, you can't do the?
I can, but I got to stand up to do it, or I got to
I can
bring
do
it up
both.
the right angle.
That little dancey thing where
I don't think you can see it.
do. The pecs are dancing. So is it Flex Friday then?
It's Flex Friday.
I haven't had my dinner yet. We're not doing too bad.
Not at all.
It's getting there. Yeah, we've got those little sidey bits coming. They're all the gills are coming.
And I believe that the Latin term for that is Slideybidicus. The Slideybidicus is the
The
Latin term.
Slideybidicus.
Uh-huh.
I think it's also called the Tickleybidicus. Try saying that one. Go on.
I don't
There's
think
a
I
tongue
could.
twister. That is the Friday tongue twister. So now I'm going to have to say until you say Tickleybidicus. I got it.
Tiddlybidicus.
Once more. I didn't quite catch that one.
Tiddlybidicus. 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 There you go.
Tiddlybidicus.
Twice.
Okay, done.
Shirley says you don't play fair.
Me?
She said.
Watch this, Shirley. This is playing fair. The size of my hand.
Actually, I'm going to make you feel good in front of Shirley.
Do it that way.
I'm going to make you feel good in front of Shirley. Look how huge his hands are.
What song would you like?
Me?
Yep.
I think it should be a live stream chat. They get to pick.
Come on then, somebody needs to try and suggest a song.
Suggest a song for Jace, guys.
I'll try and use
sing a song.
The rhythm of the song. A happy, cheery song. Bang! Something different.
She says, Queen, break free.
Okay. Eric Lapointe cuts trees. Eric Lapointe cuts trees. He cuts trees all year round, even though it's not Christmas time. He wants to cut trees. Everyone knows Eric Lapointe, he cuts trees. He's fallen in love. He's fallen in love with his axe for the first time. He knows it's for real. He wants to cut trees. But who knows? It's not even Christmas Eve. There you go. How's that?
That was excellent.
I have to try and remember what the song is and then try and put some words to it.
That needs to be made a short and sent to Eric Lapointe as his theme song.
I'm sure it could be clipped. That can quite easily be clipped. There's lots of very, very talented people out there, far more intelligent than me and better on the computer. If possible, could somebody clip that? Pretty please.
Toy Pup says that was possum.
Awesome. Thank you, thank you, thank you. 4 minutes and 35 seconds. So I have 25 seconds left. Yogi, yogi, yogi time, yogi time, yogi time, yogi, yogi, yogi time, yogi, yogi. Wait, spin, move. There you go. 10 seconds left. Namaste. Have a great Friday. Much love.
Much love to you,
smiling. Keep
Thank
on
you.
smiling. Bye.
Bye, my friend. Toy Pup says you're a very smart man, Jace. Know your value. He certainly does. Let's see. That was amazing. Eric Lapointe's theme song. I do not know how to clip. Hey, Willow. Willow says, happy Friday, everyone. Can't say I have a problem happening at the moment. I'm not okay, but I should be. Well, prayers and love. And I'm happy to hear that you should be, Willow. We were here for you in our thoughts, and we love you. I hope you can hear that, Willow. We love you. Anna says, thank you, Jace. Have a great Friday, too. Daisy says, hi, Yogi and Chad. Hey, Daisy. How are you? Nice to see you. Solstice says, Yogi time. Shirley says, be still my heart. A man of many talents. We got love from Daisy. Thank you, Daisy. She says, I'm back. Hi, Daisy, and hi, Willow. Love to Willow. Willow says, thanks, my friend. Yes, dealing with it at the moment. Love to you, my friend. Willow, You will get through it with love, and we are all sending you love. Soulstar says, love you, William. Daisy says, I'm good. Thanks. How's Yogi? Daisy, I'm doing pretty good. You know, I started off feeling it a little bit down when we started the live stream, and now feeling like I have a big smile on my heart that's just spilling over. Thank you, guys. And it says, hi to Willow, prayers and lots of love to you. MK says, hey, Roy, love you more than I can put into words. You do a good job of showing it, though, MK. You do an excellent job of showing it. Speaking of hearts spilling over, that's our friend MK. Toy Pup says, we love you, Yogi. Thank you, Toy Pups. Awesome. Jace says, more good news, Reaper is monetized. That's a long time coming. Amazing. Absolutely good news for Reaper. He helped me get monetized. Going to be a year. Actually, it's been a year. It happened in May last year. Trip Up says, congratulations to Reaper. May 20th, as a matter of fact. So, man, I had my 1 year anniversary. Didn't even realize it. MK says, oh, I'm sorry, Willow. Oh, struggling, but it will be fine. Back in the hospital, but it's fine. If you're able to, whenever you're able to, no rush, no hurry. Send me a message. Daisy says, I love that. I know that it is too. I remember, Daisy. You worked hard, Daisy. And you're still working hard. Toy Pup says, Daisy May, we're taking care of a family pup named Daisy. Awesome. Seth is from Kenya. My friends, please support me with the amount you have. As mentioned, if you do a PayPal, we'll definitely open things up a bit more. Daisy says, thanks, Yogi. You know, I mentioned you, I mentioned Tandra, I mentioned Chris. Supporting you guys, easiest thing in the world. Just sitting there listening to a friend talk and have a wonderful conversation. Laughing and smiling. Same thing that I do now. MK says, can we do some breath work before ending the live? Yes. Yes, we can. I have no idea how long my live has been going on because whenever it lags like that, it starts like a brand new thing on my phone. So as of this, been going for 20 minutes. Give me 1 second. What are you guys thinking for breath work? Are you in need of energizing? Do you need to calm down a bit? Let me know. We're going to do it in just a minute. If anyone else is interested, I have little ratios that I always want to try out with you guys. We need inspiration breath work. Daisy says hi to Rosie. All right, we'll do something a little more energizing than we normally do. Willow says, ready, really need it. All right, Willow. Here we go. Sorry, I'm just writing a few notes to myself. Rosie, how are you? Let's see. MK says 20 here. So just under an hour. Okay. I usually try, if I can, to make it an hour. Daisy says, that's so sweet of you to say, Yogi. Thank you so much. Hey, Daisy, 100% sincere. I absolutely love your channel. I love Nature's Dog Realms channel, Pounder's channel. I love what you guys do. I love the space that you create and that you offer to others. It's just such a kind and loving. This reminds me the best times I've ever had with my family. Let's see. Willis says, MK, it got worse when I said, sorry, I gotta go. It got worse. Yes, I've been meaning to, my friend. I'm sorry, Willow. I see your number. I don't know what to do with your number, though, Seth. Thank you. Jay said it's only been a half hour. Jace. Thinking that I'm that gullible. I'm gullible. I'm not that gullible. All right, so we're going to reverse order a little bit. We're going to breathe in through the nose for a count of 6. Using that Ujjayi breath, we're going to exhale through the nose for a count of 4. Here's the thing, as you guys know. Hey, Rosie, I hope you're feeling better, my friend. As you know, if you want to calm down when you're breathing, 1, always breathe through your nose. 2, elongate the exhalation. So you won't need me as long as you remember elongate the exhalation. So even if you're panicking and you're breathing very quickly, begin to first notice your breath, how you're breathing. It's going to show you that you're panicking. It's going to show you that you're suffering anxiety. So a lot of times when you're like the breath of fire, right? You're breathing fast, quick. You might be breathing through the mouth. If you find yourself suffering, experiencing anxiety, panic, or anger, first notice the breath. Where am I breathing? If it's anger, or even panic or anxiety, chances are you're going to be breathing deeply through the mouth, quick, huffing and puffing. Just start breathing through the nose. So even if you're breathing quick, even if you're exhaling through the mouth, it's fine, absolutely fine. But now you're starting to calm a little bit just with that breathing through the nose. Now, focus on elongating the out breath because you can't huff and puff when you're going long. Hey, Abigail. Abigail says, I love you guys. We love you too. We certainly do. But this is going to be different. So we're not going to elongate the out breath that much. We're going to breathe in through the nose for count of 6, which is going to give us a little more energy. A little more energy. Exhale through a count of 4, which is going to keep us calm. So 6 and 4. Hey, Maddie. Maddie says, good afternoon to all. Rosie says she's okay. Just in bed, I have a lot to do, but I haven't did anything today. My headache still hurts. Sometimes taking care of yourself is your number 1 priority. I know you said you have a lot to do, but the number 1 thing on the list Take care of yourself. I like the new video, Monkey. Favorite villain? I liked Sissy's answer. Marvin the Martian. Tip Up says, yes, even the surrounding makes a difference. Find a comfortable, quiet space before doing breath work. Absolutely. Abigail says, miss you guys. We're always here for you, Abigail. Sacramento Kings. This is CR24. Stands for Crooked Road, which is in Virginia. I think it has the Bluegrass Hall of Fame there. It's not why I was there. It was a 24-hour race that I've done 5 times. For a while, I was on the leaderboard for having the best times for like all 5 years that we did it back in the day. Abigail has a headache. I'm sorry, Abigail. Hey, let's switch gears. Let's do a breath that might help with the. Well, no, we're going to stick. We're going to stick with the 6-4 because that might prove helpful for headaches too, if anyone chooses to do it. So, 24 hours of lemons, 24 hours of running. It's a good race. It was a lot of fun. Sissy says, ready? All right, so for those who are participating, if you can close your eyes. We're going to bring a very gentle focus on the breath as it enters the nose. We're going to start immediately with breathing in through the nose. Going to exhale through the nose. In through the nose and out through the nose. Very soft focus. If your mind wanders, which is okay, bring it back to the breath. We want to introduce that ujjayi breath. Ujjayi breath is that ha sound that we make when we breathe in through the nose, and we do it as we breathe out. It sounds just like a gentle snore. Like Darth Vader, if he's trying to be quiet. Very easy. We're going to breathe in through the nose for count of 6. It's going to give us a little bit of energy, but a nice, calm, relaxing energy. Then we're going to exhale through the nose for count of 4. We're going to do 10 rounds. We do that ujjayi breath because it's going to help us slow the breath down as we breathe in and slow it as we breathe out. Take a breath in at your own pace. Let it go. And on this next in breath, we're going to breathe in for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale for 2, 3, 4. Breathing in for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale for 2, 3, 4. Breathing in for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale for 2, 3, 4. Breathing in for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale for 2, 3, 4. Breathing in for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale 2, 3, 4. Breathing in for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale for 2, 3, 4, 5, 4. Sorry. Breathing in for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale 2, 3, 4. Breathing in for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale for 2, 3, 4. Breathing in for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale for 2, 3, 4. Last breath for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale for 2, 3, 4. Relax. Let the breath go. You feel calm and yet energized, refreshed, responsive, ready to tackle anything that comes your way for the rest of the day. Calm and cool. And with that, when you're ready, open your eyes. So see you in the chat. So Grim wants to join the chat. Grim, I don't know how old you are, or to be honest, I don't know who you are. Jason will be right back. Sebastian says, 80 days of May, and love you too, Abigail. So I do want to, before we end the live stream, I was talking about the 4 questions. Goes hand in hand with those 3 gates. But it's more inner work. You can do it outer as well. All of it is a form of self-inquiry. If you are in any issue, any deliberating belief, in any moment where you're stuck, you just find yourself way more prepared. Awesome, Monkey. Very calm. Thank you. Rosie says, thank you, Rogie. Thank you, Yogi. You're welcome, Rosie. I hope that helps with your headache. Anna says, thank you so much, Yogi. You're welcome. Thank you guys for participating. Solstice says, now my face, arms, and hands are tingling. Fully oxygenated. Solstice says, my spine popped between the shoulder blades with a second to last deep breath. Did that feel like a... You're welcome, MK. Did that feel like a relief when that happened? Oh, Toy Pup says, Grim is my friend. Okay. Toy Pups, how old is Grim? So I find this to be very helpful with forgiveness. 4 questions. Toy Pup says, visiting and eventually you'll earn mod status. Well, you can. There's lots of different ways to earn a mod status. You want to know the shortest way to gain mod status? Be friends with Toy Pups. If you're friends with Toy Pups, you're definitely going to be my friend. So, Grim, you leave a comment. We can mod you up. Monkey says this is the best breathing treatment. Abigail's cleaning the house. It's actually, I do like that breath. Anna says I feel calm and at peace, Yogi. Awesome. I'm glad to hear that. So, a way of forgiving, way of self-forgiveness. We think someone's done something. We have a story. We're holding a grievance, resentment. They did this to me. If you ask yourself, is it true? We're going to list all kinds of reasons. Yes, it's true because I know. Do we really know that it's true? Which is the second follow-up. Do you absolutely know for certain that it's true? A little bit of doubt goes a long ways. A little bit of doubt. Sebastian says, Yogi, are you able to? I am able. I can send him a message, and I will. Thank you, Sebastian. Abigail says hi to Duncan. Monkey Crab says we're all friends in this chat. Yes, we are. Absolutely. Toy Pup says so relaxed. Willow says thanks so much. I needed it. You're welcome. Willow, always. Sebastian says, Abigail, let's get a White Castle. So the third, how do you act when you believe something's true? If you believe something's true and it's a resentment or a grievance or a judgment, you're never going to be able to forgive, right? That's how you act. However, this is my favorite. In the absence of that thought, in the absence of the thought of a resentment, who would you be? In the absence of a judgment, as if that thought didn't even exist. We're not saying to forget about it. We're saying imagine it wasn't even there. It's amazing to consider. Give it a try sometimes. I really think when you're holding something on, Abigail says a princess. In the absence of a thought that is harmful, who would we be? And Abigail would be a princess. And what a lovely thought. You know what? We can let all those thoughts go that hold us back from being a princess right now and be exactly that. No reason not to. Given a choice, and we always have a choice, choose to be peaceful over being right. Choose to be kind over being right. In order for you to prove yourself right, I'm not saying in order for you to be right, but in order to prove yourself right, you need to convince someone that they were wrong. And even if they are wrong, by going all out to convince them, you've just made them feel bad. And you don't feel any better. You got that smug satisfaction, but it wears off quickly. And then you start thinking, I feel really bad for how I accomplished that. Seth says, I'm still here with you, my father. Thank you, Seth. Hey, Seth, if you can look into a GoFundMe, not GoFundMe, although that might work too, but maybe a PayPal account. Toy Pup says, can we call you Snowgale? Who? Who do you want to call Snowgale? I've been called worse, that's for sure. Spencer says, Willow, what's at me? Anytime, you know I always reply. Abigail is sending prayers. Thank you, Abigail. It also says, my favorite princess is Princess Diana. Just a kind-hearted person. Her favorite Disney princess is Bella from Beauty and the Beast. Abigail goes, yes, like Cinderella. Beautiful. I was trying to think of the princess. She was a actress, and I can't think of who it is. She was an actress, and she married. I can't think of his name either. Oh well. I'm not up on my princesses anymore. Or princes, for that matter. All right. So we're going to wrap things up. Guys, I appreciate you hanging out with me. Thank you for the suggestion for the breath work. I hope it was helpful. If you guys need anything, reach out. Let me know. I am there for you in whatever way I'm able to. So, I love you guys.